Okay, a little bit more on objective reality. Okay, first of all, one thing I'd like to point out is in terms of the law of the excluded middle. If this is a criteria for reality that you want to have, that you want to make sure that reality, obeys this law of consistency, then this is another reason you can't have an objective reality. The whole problem with Schrodinger's cat is that there is a contradiction. The cat is alive and the cat is dead, and these are simultaneously true and simultaneously false. So the law of the excluded middle is violated. But if you take a more relativistic uh, perspective, then you see that the facts that you know are relative to your position. If your position is one where you cannot get any facts about something, then you cannot make conclusions or say that that thing is a concrete reality. If you do, then you're going to violate the law of the excluded middle. But if you accept a relativistic way, then you have not violated that because there's multiple frames of reference in which these things take place. Another point I'd like to make is on this whole idea that I can say that, well, I think it's an objective fact that everything is relative. We see this makes sense in the way I've set things up because I've said objectivity is just a subset of how things appear to us to be the case. Our most reliable appearances, basically, and a model drawn from those most reliable appearances. And, there's a lot of things included in that, like that the brain is a thinking, body, that we're subject to the laws of physics, that thinking is subject to the laws of physics, just like any other activity. It takes energy and time. And so uh, the, uh, the, the fact is that it appears from those facts that everything is relative. So if I say it was objective that everything is relative, I would be saying that it seems to me everything is relative. So that would be a true statement for me to make. Now, for somebody that's saying that it's objective in the old classical sense, no, because they can't jump out in the real world and verify that. So again, that's why I set things up the way that I do, because with classical epistemology, everybody's talking about what they know using criteria that prove they can't know that or anything, you know. So they're talking about what they know based on rules that say you can't know anything if you look at them clearly. So we need rules of epistemology to explain what we actually do know, and the fact that we work with approximations and all these other things that skeptical and relativistic epistemology addresses very well. All right.